Right there, look. It's going up the hill.
What if Bigfoot wasn't just a story, but was actually captured on camera in real life? From giant figures walking through the woods to strange creatures hiding behind trees, these aren't just blurry shapes. They're clear and real enough to make you wonder. Still think it's fake? Watch closely, because what you're about to see might change your mind. Here are the 60 clearest Bigfoot encounters even skeptics can't deny. Hidden behind the trees is what looks like a huge creature, but it's moving slowly, almost blending into the leaves, except for its dark, bulky shape. So what is it? A massive fruit with legs? Or could this be the elusive Sasquatch? And what exactly is it doing out here in the middle of nowhere? A man biking through the snow spots a towering figure calmly striding across the hill as if it owns the mountain.
Where we have 2 cameras. A GoPro cam also catches the same subject as it walks up into the tree line and as the 2 bikers continue on with their trek.
But here's the twist. Its footsteps are huge, too huge. It doesn't rush, just walks, as if it knows it's being watched. Why is it here, and how long has it been watching us? What could scare something as elusive as Bigfoot into a full-blown sprint? Later that same night, the man spots a glowing pair of eyes silently watching him from the dark bushes.
What is that? Looks like eye shine.
Another Bigfoot, or is something even more terrifying lurking in the shadows? Why is this massive creature climbing that hill? And more importantly, what's waiting at the top?
Holy Holy right there, look. It's going up the hill. What is that? Ahoy!
Is this Bigfoot scouting its territory, or is it tracking something or someone? What happens when it reaches the other side? This next video shows one of the most shocking Bigfoot sightings ever caught on camera, and it happened in Utah. You can see the massive creature walking in the woods, and it's not just a shadow or blur. It's big, clear, and moves as if it knows it's being watched. Some say it's fake, but the way it turns will make you question everything. This footage feels unreal, but it's all on camera.
Oh God, there it is. There it is. See it? There. Where'd it go? Oh God, it's right there in the center. See that? It stopped. It waited for me.
The way it walks, the way it blends into the woods, and its sheer size make it hard to deny. Could this be the proof people have been waiting for? Do you know what it looks like when a creature like Bigfoot shows its true power? In this next video, a massive Bigfoot is caught on camera, perched on a huge pole.
Jesus.
It's not just sitting there, it's holding a bird, shoving it into its mouth with terrifying strength, leaving you questioning everything you thought you knew. Watch closely, because this strange creature might just redefine what we consider possible. What kind of beast has the strength to tear a pig clean in half effortlessly? That's the question haunting this next clip. The aftermath alone is disturbing enough, but what happens next?
Oscar, they're behind you. Here, Oscar, here. Oscar, get up.
This thing bolts into the woods with such speed, it vanishes in seconds, leaving nothing but chaos behind.
Oh, he's a big fella. Get up, Oscar.
Could any known predator move like that, or are we facing something far more intelligent and terrifying? In 2015, a tourist filming a herd of bison in Yellowstone captured some of the clearest footage of Sasquatch, with an unexpected figure appearing in the background.
The following footage was filmed in Yellowstone National Park in the year 2015. The footage was captured by a tourist in the Wyoming section of the park, who was filming a grazing herd of bison, when in the background of the video...
As the camera rolls, Sasquatch-like figures move toward the woods, later reappearing behind a cluster of trees.
A group of Sasquatch can be seen meandering through a nearby wooded area, later re-emerging behind a group of trees. In the footage, you can clearly see what seems to be a Sasquatch-like figure.
The footage is so clear, you can almost make out the details of their massive figures. Could this finally be the proof we've been waiting for? You probably won't even notice it, unless you already know where to look. That's how good this thing's camouflage is.
I didn't want to zoom too much. I didn't want it to get too pixelated. That thing is the same color as the undergrowth. If it laid down, you probably would not be able to see it unless you knew it was there.
The color blends with the forest until something massive shifts, revealing the outline of a Sasquatch stepping into the woods. How many times have we missed what's right in front of us? This might be one of the most important Bigfoot captures ever, revealing its face with detailed features, not just a blur or shadow. It positions itself among the ruffled trees, blending in with unsettling calm, staring, still, watching, without panic or haste. As if it's been here long before us and plans to stay long after. But why reveal its face now? And what else is hiding behind those trees? Recorded deep in the woods of Ohio, this chilling footage shows something terrifying, an enormous figure violently shaking a tree. And from a distance, it's easy to miss until the motion becomes impossible to ignore. A full-bodied Bigfoot, unleashing raw power like it's warning someone or something.
We gotta get out of here. We're too close. We gotta get out of here.
Either way, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And the question is, what happens if it gets closer? This image captures a rare moment. Bigfoot caught mid-move, desperately trying to vanish behind the trees. It hides cautiously, blending with the trees, moving quickly yet calculated, sensing it's being watched. Its speed vanishing into the forest leaves you wondering what other secrets lie in that vast, uncharted wilderness. From far across the woods, the camera catches a strange black figure gliding deeper into the dense forest.
Come on, camera, focus. It's gone. Wait. There it is. There it goes.
There's an eerie calm in the way it moves, as if it knows the land better than we ever could. What exactly is this thing? Bigfoot is a master of vanishing in plain sight, and this clip proves it. Hidden behind a tree, this towering figure blends so well that it's nearly invisible. Is it watching the camera? After seeing this, you'll never look at a tree the same way again. Something massive is stirring deep in the woods, snapping branches, shifting shadows and shaking trees. But what kind of creature could cause this much commotion? This isn't just any animal, it's a Sasquatch. But why is it moving like that, and what caused it to reveal itself? What kind of creature blends into a tree unnoticed? This eerie footage shows a massive, fur-covered figure sitting silently, blending with the forest.
What the hell is that? Holy shit, man, that's not a bear. Let's get the hell out of here, man. Pull the door up, please. I'm gonna get out of here. That's not a bear. Hold on, let me see if I can get my camera again. Hold on, wait. Don't get too close.
But then, something shifts. The outline becomes clearer. That's no tree stump.
Let's get out of here.
Could this be the ultimate camouflage? At first, it seems like just another quiet patch of forest, until a strange figure glides across the trees, barely visible yet undeniably there. One blink and you'd miss it, but once you spot it, you can't unsee it. What exactly is lurking just beyond the trees? Did you know the United States military has hunted for Bigfoot? This eerie footage shows personnel exploring an abandoned area, noting strange and unsettling signs.
Issue compared to this one.
Hey, maybe we'll actually get lucky and catch a Bigfoot.
Possibly.
We've seen some footprints.
So they say if you spend a lot of time in here, the ogre or the cryptid or Bigfoot, whatever it is, does not like that. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be setting up my tent here.
Crushed walls and scattered debris raise suspicions of an unknown force at work.
And we're gonna be doing just that.
We're not leaving until we catch Bigfoot.
Nope, we're not leaving until we catch Bigfoot. This is the cemetery. These are the doors. So look at this, there's something knocked down the walls.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Whatever it was massive.
Super massive. All right, here we go, boys. The ogre, the Bigfoot, the cryptids, whatever they are, they don't like anyone being in here.
Could this be proof that Bigfoot is more than just a myth? Watch closely, as this footage raises more questions than it answers. Drone footage reveals a lone, towering figure walking calmly through a remote area. Unfazed and unhidden, it simply moves. Could this be a recruit of the wilderness? Or are we witnessing one of the most nonchalant Bigfoot walks ever filmed? What is this thing, and why so fearless? While packing up his truck late at night, this trucker caught more than just headlights on his dash cam. Standing still, half hidden behind the trees, was a towering figure, massive, dark, and alert. What could it be? Here's another clip from Georgia revealing a similar beast, calmly wandering through the forest like it owns the place. Two sightings, two locations, but could it be the same creature? And why does it keep showing up unbothered? What are the odds? A strange Bigfoot sighting was found in Utah, but the real question is, why was Bigfoot there?
Bigfoot, dude.
The two don't belong in the same shot, yet this footage captures them in an eerie, perfect moment. Was Bigfoot fleeing from something? What kind of creature climbs trees just to tear them apart?
What's he doing? Squish.
The footage shows its unsteady movements in the trees, sounding like destruction. Why would something so massive be climbing? Was it searching for something or someone? What do you do when something's watching you from the dark?
Oh, look, right there. Stop. Back up. It was right there. I just saw it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Gosh. Watch out, you're like going off the road.
Filmed late at night during a normal Utah tour, this video reveals something strange behind the trees. Watch closely. Something's there.
It was huge. I scared him off.
Wow.
Dang. Is that it? Back there? I can't tell. It's too dark. Whatever. That's just...
Could it have been Bigfoot? What would you do if you saw a Bigfoot casually strolling by like it owned the forest?
Jesus. Get up here where I'm seeing real quick. Get up here. Get a better picture.
It's not running or hiding, it's walking calmly, as if it has nothing to fear. That's what's unsettling. Why so calm? What happens when something so powerful isn't afraid of you? Is that a gorilla or something else entirely? This strange creature, spotted in Lettuce Lake, Florida, looks familiar but off. Too upright, too aware. This skunk ape footage shows it mid-motion, unlike anything we know. What's it doing there, and what is it really? What kind of creature glows pale in the dead of night? In Pennsylvania, something white, almost spectral, moves between the shadows.
What's that?
Tall, lanky, and human-shaped, but not human. The forest falls silent. Is this another Bigfoot or something else? Look closely and decide, if you dare. Who walks through a blizzard like it's a casual hike? This Bigfoot, captured through a telescope, trudges through deep snow without hesitation, as if it's done it 1,000 times.
There's something wandering across the face of that.
tracks, no hesitation, just relentless motion. Why would something that massive be moving alone in a frozen wasteland? Look closely behind the trees. See it. At first a shadow, then it moves. A massive, dark-skinned figure lurks, blending with the bark and branches.
Cool. Let's go.
Its size is terrifying, yet it stays perfectly still, watching. Is it trying to stay hidden, or does it want to be noticed? How does a kid on an all-terrain vehicle miss something that huge walking just behind him? The footage shows a Bigfoot casually passing by as the boy rides through the woods. It doesn't run, it doesn't growl, it just moves quietly. Is it observing or simply trying not to be seen? Being chased by Bigfoot, not your typical forest stroll. Most sightings are brief glances or blurry photos, but this. And the worst part, it's knowing you're not alone in the woods anymore. That creature is closing in, and no amount of "maybe it's just a bear" will calm your nerves. What happens when you're driving your truck and you notice something strange by the roadside? That's exactly what these people faced.
Поехали, поехали, нафиг он нужен, блин. Какой это лось, ты видел, как бежит? Поехали, поехали, потом.
They were startled. Questions were in their mind. What exactly was lurking out there in the night? And were they really hidden or being watched? Something's lurking behind those trees, and it isn't just shadows. But look closer, its posture, its silence, it's too calculated to be an animal. Could it be a Sasquatch or something else entirely? This group of people is riding a train, minding their own business, when suddenly down the hill, something catches their eye.
An elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down.
It's huge, moving in a way that's far too large to be anything normal. There it is, in plain sight, caught on camera as it lumbers down the hillside. Would you even believe what you're seeing? A kid, just filming survival tips in the woods, is totally unaware that behind him, something massive is watching.
They won't like it. Okay, so we got some sticks. Now we'll need some leaves and some dry bones.
Now, hopefully you guys saw it there, but it comes from behind this tree here, and it's probably as high as that.
As he gives advice, the camera unknowingly captures a dark figure in the trees, one of the most chilling sightings ever caught on film. What kind of creature shakes an entire tree from the roots? This video, shot in Florida, shows a dark figure crouched low, gripping a tree and violently shaking it like it weighs nothing. Whatever it is, it's clearly powerful, too powerful to be ignored. Is it angry? Is it warning someone? Or is this just another day in the life of the so-called Big Fruit? Caught once again in Florida's dense wilderness, this Bigfoot creature is spotted moving eerily behind the brush. It looks as if it knows exactly where it's going. Why are there so many sightings in Florida? And what is this thing doing here again? It looks and walks like a Sasquatch, but what is it really? This clip captures a strange creature, its size and motion too massive to ignore.
He's just standing there, bro. I'm trying to see if I can fucking see him. Shoot, calm, man. I knew they snuck away, but I heard him walking up.
But here's the catch. No one saw it while filming. Only the footage reveals the truth. Could this be one of the clearest, most overlooked Sasquatch captures yet? Here's something you don't hear every day. A man chasing Bigfoot on an all-terrain vehicle through a pool of water. It sounds crazy, but the footage shows the man determined to follow the creature. What did he see that made him risk it all? And was Bigfoot really trying to escape or leading him deeper into the unknown? In Banff National Park, a smaller figure appears, an infant-sized creature lurking just off the trail. But this isn't any ordinary animal. Its features, posture, and eerie stillness suggest something far stranger. Could this be a young Bigfoot? What's that moving way up the hill? From a far distance, the camera zooms in to reveal something strange.
Oh my word.
Bigfoot's walking down right now.
Uh-huh.
See, he's standing taller. Oh! I'll get back to camp.
We see something moving on the hill above.
Run! Is that really
Where?
Where is it? Is it like where?
It's stuck.
Its shape isn't human, and it's too large for a bear. So what is it? Watch closely. The gait, size, and how it vanishes into the trees.
Yeah.
No, it stopped and it's looking at us.
It's kind of looking at us.
I don't see it.
It's moving now.
The trees? It's to the right of him. It's walking that way. What trees?
Do you see?
Okay. See the King's Castle?
Yeah. He's that kind of little.
Could this be a rare glimpse of a hillside Bigfoot? In this rare clip, this massive figure is seen walking around in the forest in Calgary.
Look. Listening that that's not human. It's not a human. That face is here at first, but no. That is not a human.
What could cause a Sasquatch to clash like this? Territory, dominance, or something even darker? What is this footage? It looks like Bigfoot. It moves like Bigfoot, but something about it feels off. It's one of those videos that makes you pause, rewind, and stare in confusion. Is it real, or is this exactly what they don't want us to understand? Just beside the trees, something slow and heavy is moving. camera picks up a hulking figure, casually walking along the edge of the forest like it has all the time in the world. No rush, no fear, no attempt to hide. If this is Bigfoot, it's the boldest yet, or maybe it knows it won't be followed. A boy walking through the woods thought he stumbled on a bear until it stood up.
Check this footage out, y'all. A guy from Mississippi that was hunting hogs on his property randomly walks up on what he thought was a bear, but he soon realizes that it's a Sasquatch. It looks to be eating something out of the tree, maybe grubs or some insect of some type.
What he thought was debris or a sculpture turned out to be something much larger, hairier, and alive.
Look how the Sasquatch is standing up.
He runs, the camera shakes, but the footage remains. Was it a Bigfoot just resting, or was it waiting? They call it the Alaskan killer Bigfoot for a reason. In this chilling video, a massive figure is seen roaming deep in the wild, far from any human settlement. And from the size of this thing, they might not be exaggerating. What happens when you cross its path? Daytime sightings are rare, but this one might just be the clearest Bigfoot video ever. No shaky camera, no blurry zooms, just a massive figure striding through open space in broad daylight, unflinching and unhidden. And with the sun hitting it just right, every detail is visible. Could this finally be the proof everyone's been waiting for? Something is up there, breaking trees like matchsticks.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
In South Carolina, a camera catches a massive figure climbing through treetops, yanking branches and tearing bark with ease. What kind of creature has this much raw power? A rancher was just driving along with a dash cam rolling until something darted across the trail. The footage shows a large figure moving at an unbelievable speed, disappearing behind a line. Could it have been Bigfoot passing through, or was it something else entirely? How close can you get to Bigfoot? On Vancouver Island, a video captures a shockingly close view of what appears to be a Sasquatch, clearly visible in the frame. If you've ever doubted these sightings, this one will really make you pause. Deep in the woods near Ohio, something massive is moving and not trying to hide.
Where'd it go? There's part of it.
It doesn't rush, it doesn't panic, it just vanishes back into the forest. Could this be the elusive Bigfoot making its rounds? Ever heard a growl so deep it feels like it's coming from the earth itself? That's what this clip caught.
Whoa, stop.
What was that? What was that?
Dude, that sounded like a growl.
That was a growl.
Late at night, deep in the woods, the camera picks up terrifying, low, guttural growls, too powerful for any normal animal.
And it was decently close.
Yeah, that wasn't.
And just so you know it, right here beside this opening on this side.
That is a Bigfoot trail.
Could this be the vocalization of a Bigfoot warning intruders to stay out? Sometimes it's not what you see, it's what you find. This next video captures a giant footprint deep in a West Coast forest.
That's weird, man.
Not a bear's, not a human's. This thing is massive, deep in the mud, and clearly left by something heavy.
One footprint, which looks like it is a footprint here. Wendy spotted this here. So this happened when it was dry or wet.
With no known creature matching this size, could it be Bigfoot's trail? Russia has its own legends, and this next clip adds to the mystery. In a dense Russian forest, a black figure sprints across the underbrush, seemingly trying to hide, but it's too late. The footage raises questions no one can answer. You're alone in an oil field, but you feel like something or someone is watching. That's exactly what happened here.
The world completely changes over the course of an hour because this is something that's going to unfold. It's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold for months.
He captures the moment, unsure if it's man or beast, but one thing's clear, it shouldn't have been there. What would you do if your camera picked up a giant figure out of nowhere? While filming with a GoPro, a man drives past an open field and captures a massive creature walking behind the trees. He didn't notice it at the time, but watching the playback, that changes everything. This time, it wasn't a seasoned hunter or camper, it was a kid, and this kid was brave enough to film something unbelievable. towering figure caught on camera, visible just for a moment before it moved behind the trees. He kept recording.
Some screenshots, and here's one of them. The thing is right in the middle. At first I thought it was a person, but it looked kind of darkish brown and like...
He didn't run, and now we have one of the boldest captures out there. Lettuce Lake seems peaceful until you spot what's hiding. This video shows a large figure just off the main trail. It's not hiding, but stays mostly out of sight, as if it knows how to stay in the shadows. Could this be another Florida skunk ape? Imagine chasing Bigfoot like it's a marathon. That's exactly what one man did. In this wild clip, he's seen sprinting after a massive figure through the forest, camera shaking, breath heavy, and determination loud. What was he thinking? And did he get too close?